Hello and welcome back to TV series. Today's 5 series of 2023 are on our list, are sure to capture your attention and keep you hooked for weeks to come. If in doubt, watch the video to the end and see for yourself. The first TV series that we highly recommend is called Casa Grande. Casa Grande is a highly anticipated limited series created by Lauren Swickard and Ali Afshar that premieres on May 1, 2023, exclusively on Freevee in the US. The show follows the interwoven lives of various families in the farmlands of Northern California, and is described as an upstairs/downstairs story transposed from turn-of-the-century English countryside to rural America. At the heart of the show is the idea that the glimmering upper-crust culture of Northern California could not exist without the unyielding, backbreaking labor of the socially invisible migrant workforce. The show focuses on the Clarkman farm and its neighboring property, Dalton Farm, which employ, house, and feed many of Mendocino County's undocumented immigrants. Casa Grande aims to peel back the curtain on how the machine we all live in runs and explore the dramatic truth of our country's allure for immigrants and what mankind will endure for a taste of the American dream. The series is composed of 5 one-hour episodes and will be available in both English and Spanish. Queen Charlotte marks the very first spin-off story to come from the world of Bridgerton, and we're pleased to report that it stands as strong as the beloved main series. Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, follows the titular monarch as a young woman, played by India Amartifio, as she goes from being a girl from a German province to the Queen of England, married to the mysterious young King George. Also at a critical juncture in her life is young Agatha Danbury, recently elevated in a precarious society, and forced to fight to keep her place even though those around her would be only too happy to take it from her. The series also follows Queen Charlotte, Lady Danbury, and Lady Bridgerton in the Regency era, sometime between the second-to-last scene of Bridgerton Season 2 and the epilogue, as Charlotte attempts to get at least one of her 13 living children married, while Agatha and Violet reflect on their youth, their past loves, and what life might hold for the pair of them now. Overall, Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, delivers a beautiful, self-contained love story that champions relationships, both romantic and platonic, built on a foundation of trust and connection, while never forgetting to keep the central romance, the diamond of this standalone season, at the heart where it belongs. The story of Anne Frank, the Jewish teenager who hid in a cramped attic with her family during the Nazi occupation in Amsterdam, is widely known, and amid the atrocities of the Holocaust, Anne's diary presents a story of resilience and unrealized dreams. Nat Geo's new limited series A Small Light isn't Anne's story, though the precocious teen's legacy is embedded throughout. The brainchild of former Grey's Anatomy showrunners Tony Phelan and Joan Rader, the series is a tale of resistance, activism, and humanity. The narrative centers on one tenacious young woman, Neat Geese, Otto Frank's secretary, who risked everything to save the Frank family, and countless others. What makes A Small Light stand out among the ever-growing list of films and series based on the tragedy of the Holocaust is that it takes a very different approach. Rather than centering on the Franks, a family whose story is well known, it shifts them into the periphery, opting instead to shed a light on a woman and a network of everyday heroes who are often relegated to the footnotes. Still, even with the shift in the narrative, the Franks and the horrors that Jewish people endured during World War II are never out of focus. A Small Light showcases humanity's wounds and what's at stake if people refuse to stand up to evil. For the characters of the Apple TV Plus series Silo, life is defined by immense uncertainty. Adapted from the book series of the same name by Hugh Howey, it places us in a dystopian future deep underground where thousands of residents are told that the world above is uninhabitable and going there means death. Skepticism about this reality is baked in from the start. Any discussion of the past is not just frowned upon, but heavily criminalized. If anyone were to even say they wanted to go see the outside world for themselves, they are subsequently forced to do so and abandoned to perish alone. It falls to the engineer Juliet, played by a spectacularly stoic Rebecca Ferguson, to find the truth when no one else will. Silo is a beautifully realized science fiction piece depicting an authentic and gritty society. The world building here is phenomenal, capturing history and a community that feels entirely believable, fitted with its strange routines and rituals. The cinematic visuals bring to mind celebrated sci-fi universes such as Star Wars and Dune. It's that almost cyberpunk style of aesthetics, where futuristic technology meets the archaic. If you're a fan of crime dramas and mystery thrillers, then Apple TV Plus has a new series that you won't want to miss. City on Fire follows a suburban teenager as he tries to uncover the truth behind his friend's murder in Central Park on the 4th of July in 2003. The show is executive produced and showrun by Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage, and is based on the novel of the same name set in 1970s New York. The story revolves around the shooting of an NYU student, Samantha Sicharo, who disappears after leaving her friend's band playing at her favorite downtown club to meet someone. The investigation into her murder reveals a web of secrets, connecting a series of mysterious citywide fires, the downtown music scene, and a wealthy uptown real estate family. With no witnesses and very little physical evidence, the protagonist of the show has a challenging task ahead of him, trying to uncover the truth about his friend's murder. As the premiere date of May 12th approaches, make sure to tune in to Apple TV Plus to see how the story unfolds in this gripping crime drama. This concludes today's selection, and you will definitely share in the comments what you want to watch most, like it if this video was useful to you, and see you.